Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about how you can earn some extra intel and diamonds from base defense. And there's a few tips and tricks you can do here to earn a few more intel flags for your task force and gems and stuff. But I mean, for the most part, if you don't have any ice statues, guys, you're not going to be able to defend very well in Boom Beach. Like, obviously, the guys you see that are up around, like, even in the Chicken's task force here, that are up, like, higher in VP, and you see people around, like, 1200 VP and stuff, that don't have any ice statues. They're just attacking a lot. It's not like they're able to defend their base. So, some key things that Kai has actually done here is, so, the biggest thing, I guess, is hiding mines and prototypes. So you see right here, he's got a minefield, like, basically hidden here on the left, and you also want to be able to try to hide your prototypes as well as you can. And the biggest thing with hiding your prototypes, if you just have a hidden doom cannon, it can be huge. Like, the hidden doom cannon can get you intel and gems from every raid, like, basically on its own, which is pretty crazy. And then the next thing I wanted to talk about was, I don't actually have anyone in my task force that has it, but you see a lot of bases that have the same type of statue layout. I've actually had a couple people point this out to me in the comments, and if you join the Hopper network, which is, you can see it down below in the Patreon banner right there. If you download the app Telegram and you download and you join the Hopper network inside of Telegram, guys, then basically what that allows you to do is you can post your base on there, and then you can post that you have your statue set up in that Hopper shield, and people will actually just forfeit troops to your base to kind of help out the community, and like, just to give some people some free intel and gems and whatever. Just as like a nice thing to do for everyone being able to join the Hopper network and like helping out different task forces and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I haven't done it myself because I don't hop task forces. I don't hit different operations or anything like that. So, and I kind of like to, when my base does defend, I like it to be the base that defends. I don't want any like people giving me free defense and stuff. So, so yeah, if you didn't know about that, guys, I'll have a picture probably in the thumbnail or something of what that layout is, but don't just make that your statue layout. Like, actually join the Hopper network. It's a good group of Boom Beachers. So let's go ahead, guys, and dive on into Dr. Terrence. And should we use the rifles, or let's start out with the rifles and then see where we can get with them. So we'll dive on into stage 5 here. We cleared up some of the earlier stages. Now, this is going to be volcano, Dr. Terrence, so it could be a little messy for the bucket hats, guys, but let's just see what we can get done here. So, some of the best prototypes that you can use for getting intel gems from defenses, like the best prototype basically to use without any ice statues, it's going to vary. Like, you're going to be weak to something and strong against something else. Like, if you put out 2 Doom Cannons and a Grappler, like, you're going to be weak to all Zuka, you're going to be weak to, like, RZM attacks and stuff like that. But for the most part, I would say a Doom Cannon, Shock Blaster, and a Damage Amp, like, some sort of variant of those are usually the best way to go. Obviously, level 3s are going to be better, but you can't always afford to have level 3s out. But yeah, in the Chicken's opinion, I think that's probably the best way to go. If you can afford it. Damage amps are always very good. Doom Cannon's probably the best. If you take anything away from this video, guys, you should probably place a hidden Doom Cannon somewhere, because that's going to get you intel on every single raid, especially now that it does splash damage. That's going to help you out with literally every single a troop combination that you're going to get hit with. It's going to help you out with Zukas, it's going to help you out with tanks, it's going to help you out with Scorchers, it's going to help you out with everything. So, okay, so we got an interesting stage 6 here, guys. This is going to be tough to smoke Rifleman all the way to the back here, but we'll give it the hashtag Chicken Go, guys. So let's give a big shout out to the commenter of the day, and that's going to be Cheesy Jeff. Now, Cheesy has a pretty good name, which is more or less why we threw up in the banner, guys, but okay, we're going to have to reflare again. This is not looking good here, guys. This is not a pretty Rifleman walk, but the good thing about using Rifleman, like we said yesterday, if they get clipped, it's not like Zukas. Like, if my Zukas were on fire, like the Riflemen were right there, like that would just be the end of the raid. There wouldn't be any coming back from that. Alright, so we'll get up like this, and that's obviously because the Riflemen have a little bit more health than the Zukas do. So, We'll get battle ores up like that, guys, and we have a shock launcher right in the middle of everything, which is going to make this very difficult here. Alright, so we'll get a health pack down, and look at this, guys, look at this, we're just blasting through stage 6 here. So, the biggest thing about Rifleman is just purely, like, the rate of fire, which is just crazy with battle ores, because you get that speed increase on the shots, right? So, they're just insane with battle ores. So, I'm enjoying Riflemania so far. It's been very nice for the gold. You see this here, only 6,000 gold. We can actually, soon we're going to be able to get our last Dr. Caveman upgrade going here, guys. We only need a couple more million, so maybe tomorrow we'll actually be able to do that. I accidentally switched over to Caveman. I definitely want battlers for today. So let's see what stage 7 has in store for the chicken, guys. Alright, so this doesn't look too bad. This does not look bad at all, actually. We can just get it up here on the right side, and I think we're going to be golden here, guys. So let's just launch out the rifles like this. I might let them... Actually, I'm not going to let them. I was thinking of letting them take a couple hits from that rocket, which I guess they're going to anyways, but let's just try to group them up by this barrel and then just move up this way. It's almost impossible to get Rifleman under one smoke, but we were able to do it right there, so we will take that. Back. And now we gotta slowly move in towards the HQ. Now I'm gonna do like kind of a really long thing like this, just because we have the extra smokes for it. Okay, so that kind of worked out. Brick is... Well, I guess all the smokes are kind of in line, so that actually isn't too terrible. Alright, so we'll get the critters going out like this, guys. And let's get battlers up like that. Let's get some health packs down for the rifles, guys. And boom, stage 7 just got absolutely melted. So we will take that. And yeah, so make sure to let me know down in the comments, guys, any sort of strategies that you use to help defend your base without using any ice statues. Obviously, ice statues are going to make the largest difference, and if you're just simply like not playing a lot and you want to be able to defend your base, putting out a couple ice statues might be a good option to go. And I didn't talk about it, I guess, but shield generators are also huge. If you see any of the top player bases, obviously they have tons of ice, but they typically have 1 or 2 shield gens. You see this guy right here, obviously, like, look at the ice, like, this is just crazy. But usually the top player bases go with 1 or 2 shields. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. So like I said, make sure to let me know down in the comments any different strategies that you guys have to defend with no ice in Boom Beach. And yeah, we will see you in the next one. Chicken out.